Alright friends, welcome back to Vincent G's Super Channel G, and now that we've done this incredible King Ghidorah, the 6-inch action figure, and of course, as the second release from Godzilla King of the Monsters, what do you say we move on to this Rodan, again, the second release from 2019's Godzilla King of the Monsters. Again, this is almost the exact same figure. It pretty much is, but they released it with more accessories and slightly more detail. Now, this Rodan probably is not tons different, like the way this King Ghidorah is, because Rodan was already had tons of detail and had the washing look and already detail in the eyes and so on. But nonetheless, want to see how cool this one is. And despite the fact that it comes with the exact same accessories here, and here, if you were only able to pick one or the other up, obviously you'd have so much more coming with it. So guys, before we get started, if you're not already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe below. Hit the notification bell next to it so you can get notified every time we have a new video come up. Talk to us in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know where in the world you're watching from. Give us a big thumbs up. And yeah, share this video with anybody who you think would enjoy it. So what do you say we go ahead and get started right now?
What is up, Vincent GG?
Vincent GG, Super Channel G.
Super Channel G.
GG.
Vincent GG from Super Channel G.
Super Channel G.
Vincent GG on Super Channel G.
So tight. Don't stop doing what you're doing.
Congratulations on all your success.
Congratulations on everything.
I will see you on the TV.
Super Channel G.
God, is this great?
Alright friends, welcome back to Vincent GG's Super Channel G. I'm so excited to get this open, this Godzilla King of the Monsters Rodan action figure set. This is a 6-inch articulating figure. It's got 9 pieces. You'll notice one fewer than our King Ghidorah, and that's because he had a removable head right here at the neck. So that's really the only difference, because this little building cityscape, same thing here, is the same amount. The Osprey and the Argo, the same. And so there's Rodan. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And if you'll notice, much like the other one, this one just has a sticker attached right here. That went over the original packaging. Look at this beautiful Godzilla King of the Monsters logo right here. Osprey helicopter and destructible city included. And look, right here it shows collect them all. And it's just, oops, I got a little overzealous. It just shows the other one, of course, the one that looked like gold from on the back of the packaging. And then here's the one for Rodan. And, you know, I just watched this movie just earlier today. And let me say, when Rodan first comes out and he comes out of the volcano, it's absolutely one of my favorite parts of the movie. And it's just very, like, high octane, lots of action coming out, and then he starts chasing the Osprey, and it looks just incredible. And then when he does those rolls in the air, he's just so powerful, looks awesome. But let's see what this back says right here, because look at this awesome little scene that's going on right here. It says, Rodan, an ancient reptilian firebird of prey, rising from the molten lava of a volcano to conquer the sky as a furious firestorm of rage. Fly Rodan into battle against Godzilla and unleash the full power of this volcanic monster. Yep. And so they revealed in the movie Godzilla King of the Monsters that Rodan was supposed to mean fire demon. So that's cool in and of itself. So let's go ahead and take him out. Let's see what he looks like up close. Now, as I was mentioning before, I want to keep the packaging because look what happened on this one. I'm assuming it did not curve on its own. It was probably resting against the box or the bin, or another one was on it, and that's why I'm going to start keeping them in the box. I didn't keep the boxes from 2 years ago, but I sure am now. But anyway, let's see if there's any difference here with this one. Let's go ahead and get them open. Let's cut this bad boy right here on the side. Boom. Well, that wasn't too hard. Here we are. Set our box aside. And again, we have the buildings right here. Let's go ahead and bust those out. Okay, I can probably get this with one cut. Let's see if I got the skills. Oh! Sure do. Alright. What about over here? These are all separated because it's showing it burst apart. Ooh. Not even getting the scissors underneath it. So let's just pull. Since there we are. And like this isn't gonna be too hard after all. There we are. Okay. And let's see. The other one had tails that were underneath over there, so we had to get that out from over there. But this one does not, and is probably tons easier to get out. So just cut this here, and we can get our Rodan out fairly easily. Look at that. But what about our Osprey and Argo? And again, this Osprey is huge compared to this Argo, even though there's supposed to be like 3 of these in there. But whatever. Just for fun. Let's see, let's get this little clip right here. Gonna have to use the very extreme tip. There we go. And then for this one, kind of the same thing. There we are. Look at that. Wow, just kind of pulled it out. Very nice. I love how it's got, I hadn't even really noticed on the other one, but what is this, like a oil tanker right here, offshore? And look at this. They got a ship right there. I don't know if it's a battleship or what, but it's obviously some kind of ruins. Here we are at sea. And let's get closer. And since these are the exact same things as the one we just did, I don't know if you just saw the video we did on King Ghidorah, but you know what? We're gonna go ahead and put these 2 videos together. So if you're watching this and you just went over that, well, it's because we probably hadn't put the videos together yet. So here we are. We have these 2 right here, and this is the one we just pulled out of Rodan. This is the one we just pulled out of King Ghidorah, and they're very soft, bendy plastic. Same thing. Here we are with our Argo. Look at that. It's out of focus. That looks pretty cool. Okay, set that aside. This one is also very bendy. And a little building. Building cityscape. It's 3 pieces. They fit together just like a puzzle. You see it right here. This on here. This on here. And it's just fun to crash them into it. Look at that. There you go. I guess we could paint these to make it look more like a seed instead of just orange. That'll be our next project. And then this one, again, like a puzzle piece. This goes here, and that goes there. We can definitely paint these also, and breaks like that. Cool. It's kind of neat because they stand very well together. And they're perfect for crashing into them. Look at that. Okay, so let's take a look at our Rodan, the fire demon. So let's zoom in right here and let's take a look at this head sculpt. Okay, look at the yellow eyes. They look very evil, like he's up to no good, and he's almost like smiling almost. So that's awesome. And look at his like almost like horns that he has coming back here from his head. Now I thought his head might move a little bit backward and forward at the neck and not just turn. I didn't quite remember, but looks like all he can do is turn. Can't really move it back and forth too much. I like the way there's texture here, and there's that black over the red where it's like washed look. I love his claws and his talons right here. Looks like his wings. They bend here again, kind of like the King Ghidorah. It's kind of interesting that they bend there instead of over here somewhere. But look at his back sculpt. Look at this detail. Some great detail here. The back of the wings. Love that. And then, of course, look at his legs and his big claws, talons. Look at that. I love when he grabbed, again, that scene where he's shooting out of the volcano and he's just like blasting over the city. It's like, just being destroyed, obliterated beneath him and catching fire, and people are just flying into the air, and just there's such a force of him going over them, and then chasing after the jets, and he's like, and he's like, yeah, it was pretty awesome. Getting all hyped up thinking about it. So let's see his legs. They move independently. They come up to about here, and they're set up like that so that even though one's further up than the other one, it's meant to be like that so he could stand like that. And there we go. We can. His tail does keep him from standing up any further back than that, so we can actually have him look like this. And let's get closer to look at that. How awesome does that look? It looks pretty darn incredible. Man, look at this wingspan. Very nice. Okay, let's see how he stacks up to our other Rodan. Of course, as I mentioned before, his wing is kind of folding forward, but I'm just gonna set it back a little bit. This one looks more red. Look. And I'm sure you can tell that. So honestly, I don't know which one I like better, since the red is kind of neat versus this darker, more clayish, brownish earth tone here. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still an offshoot of red, but which one do you like better? Obviously there is a difference, and please let us know in the comments below which one you like more, because I'm pretty confident this is the exact same mold, but since the paint is what really is the difference, or maybe it's just the plastic, the colored plastic they used, but you know, overall that's what it is. Do you prefer the red one or the darker brownish one? Okay, awesome. So I don't know, I think I'm kind of liking the red. Let's put him here. Let's put his wings up. Let's turn his head like that. Let's get our King Ghidorah. Little face off right here. It'd be cool if we could open his mouth. Oop, I accidentally knocked him forward. Look how great that looks. Take a picture real quick. Looks absolutely phenomenal. I'm loving it. Very cool. Sorry, I'm trying to get the perfect angle right here, and it wasn't really working with me. Focus on his head. There we go. I'm like, I couldn't get it. Whatever. Take some more pictures when we're done. But man, do these look great. So what do you say we get all the buildings out here? So that's pretty awesome. And that absolutely should not take very long to set up. Well, one more thing to look at. I want you to see what the size difference is between this one and the smaller Rodan that we misplaced his leg somehow. But there's huge difference. Look at that. Huge. This one is like, he's only like half the size. Comes like to just a little bit more than the middle. So he is bigger than half the size, but you get the point. a huge difference from the smaller sets. And the wings still move very similarly. The head very similarly also. But I like the way this one looks too, the smaller one. Just need to find his leg. Sorry, buddy. Was not my intention. And then from the smaller sets also, let's get our Mothra out here. And this Mothra actually looks very not too bad. The only thing missing from this Mothra is the second set of wings, the smaller ones. But I would love to give a little bit of touch-up paint on this Mothra so it's not just brown with the fact that it says legendary right here, because that looks kind of odd on there. But maybe even the blue color for the wings. And this Mothra is pretty great size to go up against this Rodan. Look at that. Doesn't that look awesome? And I'm like, wait a minute. Did we have something so that Mothra could stand? I don't remember. It's been too long. Probably just gonna have to revisit that one. Perhaps even buy another one. But we do have the little scenes right here. You know what? We will revisit it. We had, of course, the volcano when they were in Mexico. This was, what was it, Boston? Check that out, look at those ruins. So, let me put the buildings up, give me a second. Alright, now total we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 city building sets now. And let's see, let's move. Long live the king over there. We can have these buildings over here. It's pretty crazy. This over here. This over here. Look at that. It's pretty wild, actually. And so, we can't stand him on here. That would be something. He's not going to stand on there. I was hoping, but there's no way. He's not going to balance on there. Now, all we need is, which Godzilla, again, do you want? We have our Heat Ray Blue Godzilla. We have our Standard Godzilla. And we have our Burning Godzilla. I know we just talked about Muto withstanding the radiation, but I don't know about the power of the blast and then the extreme heat. Now, I'm curious as far as Rodan, how much would he be able to handle the heat? But probably not the blast, and probably not the radiation, but who knows? And we never necessarily got to find out, but did live in the end of the movie. So, what do you think about this? The only thing is, let's see. Godzilla looks like he'd be a good size in relation to this King Ghidorah. More or less. He's a little bit small, but this Rodan shouldn't be bigger than Godzilla. So that's where I think this one would be a great size. Look at that. For these. And then the Mothra. I don't know, Mothra's a little big. Mothra's perhaps even still a little bit big compared to that King Ghidorah. But let you judge for yourself. Mothra could, I guess, rest on a building if we can get it to balance, but we'd have to move the wings around a lot. Nonetheless, this video is for Rodan. So when he's flying over him and it's like anyway. Go ahead and set that aside. And if you were powerful enough, you could fly off one of them here, but he definitely didn't do so hot when he went up against Monster Zero over the ocean. They did not go very great, and he actually started like shoving them into the water and cooling them off. But this was a lot of fun, guys. I want to thank you for hanging out with us here today. And you know what? If you like, why don't you let us know in the comments below if you want us to do revisit the 3 little sets and maybe even the 12-inch figure, because these were a lot of fun. And now that we have so much more to go on, like for example what happened in the events of Godzilla vs. Kong, and then seeing this movie so many times since it came out, I would love to revisit these action figures in the smaller sets. So we'll probably do that, but just let me know how much you want us to do that, or not really, but we'll probably still do it anyway. But guys, if you have not already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe by hitting the subscribe button below. Hit the notification bell next to it so you get notified every time we have a new video come out. Talk to us in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know where in the world you're watching from. Give us a big thumbs up if you like Godzilla and the Monsterverse. And why don't you comment which one of these action figures is your favorite, or who's your favorite Monsterverse character? Is it Godzilla? Is it Kong? Is it Rodan? Is it Monster Zero? Mothra? You let us know. And then check back to our YouTube page, YouTube channel for more great videos like this. So until next time, thanks again for watching Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G. Peace.